We celebrate today the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. It follows immediately after what we celebrated yesterday, the Sacred Heart of Jesus. In this homily, which I will divide into two parts, I will take up for our reflection some of the numerous qualities of our Blessed Mother. And the first of these qualities is that of openness. Very clearly, Mary is open and receptive to the constant prompting of the Spirit. And that is why she is aware when the angel comes to her. She hears what the angel asks of her. She can respond with a question of her own, and she can say, because of her receptivity, because of her openness, let it be done to me according to your word. Mary is a model. Mary is the epitome of openness and invites us to the same openness and the same receptivity. The second quality of Mary is her resilience. We will read in the gospel text of today what is commonly known as the finding of the Lord in the temple. However, if you read the text closely, you will realize that the Lord is aware of where he was. And the Lord is aware that he was never lost. As a matter of fact, when his mother and father come to him and ask him why he has treated us so, he says to them that he was never lost and that they ought to have known where he was. In other words, Mary and Joseph were lost without their son. Mary and Joseph found themselves when they found their son in the temple. But what is important is that Mary does not take offense. Mary is a person who regards her son as her teacher, and so her response is to ponder what her son says in her heart. That once again shows the resilience which our Blessed Mother has, which is confirmed when she stands at the foot of the cross in John chapter 19, verses 25 to 27. She is handed over to the beloved disciple, and she is so courageous and strong and so resilient that she does not give up. She does not give in even when she finds that her son is on the cross. She believes in him, she has faith in him, she has trust in him, and that is the third aspect of our Blessed Mother, namely her faith, her trust, her confidence. People were saying to her that her son has gone out of his mind. People were saying to her that her son is an itinerant preacher. People were saying to her that her son seems to have lost it. And yet, the only response of Mary was to continue to have faith, to continue to believe, and to continue to ponder what was being said both by her son and about her son in her heart. The second aspect of Mary is about her effect in our lives. When we look at the miracle at Cana, the first of the miracles in the Gospel of John, John chapter 2, verses 1 to 12, what we notice is that Mary makes no request of her son. She only points her son out to the situation by saying to him, they have no wine. She does not ask the Lord to turn water into wine. She does not ask the Lord to work a miracle. She does not ask the Lord to come to the aid of the bridegroom and the party. She simply points her son out to the situation by saying they have no wine. And then she tells the servants something which she keeps telling us: do whatever he tells you. Not do what I tell you, but do whatever he tells you, because she knows that her son is in charge. And even though the son treats her differently by calling her woman, it is not a rude term, it is a distancing term. And even though the son says, my hour has not yet come, and he does not want to work the miracle because the hour set by his father has not yet come, he does work the miracle merely because of the pointing out to the situation by his mother. This is how powerful the intervention of Mary can be. This is how powerful the intercession of Mary can be. So on this memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, let us ask ourselves whether we will be able to ask our Blessed Mother for these three gifts that she herself received. The gift of openness, which is a gift of being constantly aware that God is working in our lives. We are only aware that God is working in our lives when extraordinary events take place, when the miraculous happens. However, Mary was aware and asks us to be aware that God is constantly laboring for us. If only we open our eyes and our minds and our hearts to see and to feel and to experience, we will be able to see His presence. Let us ask our Blessed Mother for the gift of resilience. It is not always the case that things will go the way we plan. It is sometimes the case that our plans might go awry, that things might not happen the way we want them to happen, where we will look for the Lord everywhere and we will not find the Lord, and the Lord will say to us like He said to His Blessed Mother, "Why did you look for me? Did you not know that I am where I must be?" So let us ask our Blessed Mother how we must respond when we keep searching for the Lord and He is not to be found. And let us ask the Lord, through the intercession of our Blessed Mother, for the gift of faith. The gift to be able to speak that the Lord is on our side. The gift to be able to speak like she does in the Magnificat, to use tenses which are in the past, to speak about future events, because that is her faith and trust and confidence in the Lord. Even though the event will occur in the future, Mary knows that it will occur. Such is her confidence that she can use a verb which indicates that it has already occurred. This is the faith of Mary. And finally, let me remember that it was never known that anyone who fled to her protection was left unaided. And today, on this memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, let us turn to our Blessed Mother with this hope and with this confidence. Amen. A very happy feast of the Immaculate Heart of Mary to everyone.